Hey everyone, welcome to LearnEnglishPodcast.com. I'm Wason, an English teacher with years of experience guiding learners toward better fluency. Today, we're tackling Think Smart, Speak Fluent. If you've ever frozen mid-conversation trying to find the perfect word, this podcast will help you overcome that hurdle. By focusing on how you think, rather than just what you say, you'll gain confidence and clarity.
Lydia speaking here, and I'm thrilled to join Wason for this conversation. We'll show you how shifting your mindset can transform hesitant speaking into smooth dialogue. Many learners have the knowledge, but feel stuck when forming sentences. Our goal is to help you think in English so the words flow effortlessly. You'll learn how to bypass translating and speak with real confidence.
To start, let's clarify the concept of Think Smart, Speak Fluent. It's about organizing your ideas in English before you speak. If you're mentally switching from your native language to English, you create extra steps. By thinking directly in English, you streamline your thoughts and avoid those frustrating pauses that break your flow. That's the core focus of our lesson today.
Yes, exactly. Think of your mind as a busy street. If every car represents a thought, you want traffic moving smoothly. Translation is like a detour that slows you down. Our mission is to help you map out direct routes in English so your words reach their destination with no traffic jams. With this approach, speaking becomes more natural and less forced.
Some learners think speaking fluently means spewing words at top speed. But true fluency is more about smooth, clear communication. If you pace yourself and build sentences without rushing, you'll appear more confident. Remember, it's okay to pause briefly. Your listener will appreciate clarity over a jumble of hasty words. That mindset change reduces anxiety and promotes genuine fluency.
Exactly. Also, don't assume big words equate to advanced English. Often, simpler expressions convey ideas more naturally. In my experience, learners feel pressured to use sophisticated vocabulary, but end up stumbling. It's much better to be understood using basic terms than to struggle with fancy phrases that might confuse everyone. Simplicity often goes hand in hand with clarity.
Now let's delve into practical ways to think smart. First, label things in English wherever you can. If you're drinking coffee, say, "This coffee is strong," or "I like this aroma." These small statements help your brain switch to English more often, turning ordinary moments into language practice opportunities. It's a simple habit with big results.
Yes, and another great tip is narrating your day. If you're walking to the store, think, "I'm looking for fresh fruit," or "the weather is chilly." By doing this, you train yourself to form English sentences in real time, reinforcing vocabulary and word order naturally. Over time, these quick mental scripts become second nature.
Mindful listening is another key. When you watch movies or listen to podcasts, note how the speakers phrase things. Pay attention to pauses, intonation, and the natural flow of sentences. Then try repeating short clips out loud. This technique, often called shadowing, helps you internalize rhythms and tones vital for fluent conversation. It's like karaoke for language lovers.
I love that comparison. Shadowing can feel strange at first, but it truly works. You're not just memorizing vocabulary, you're absorbing the melody of English. With repetition, you'll develop a more native-like flow. Plus, this is a perfect way to practice alone without needing a speaking partner every time. It's like having a virtual coach.
Let's talk about asking yourself questions in English. It might seem odd, but it's a clever trick. Pose simple queries like, "What am I doing right now?" or "What do I want to eat tonight?" Then answer them. This back and forth in your head strengthens your ability to respond spontaneously. It's free and always available.
Exactly, and it's a great stepping stone to real conversation. If you can comfortably answer yourself, you'll feel more confident speaking to others. Another method is setting a specific daily goal, like practicing adjectives or describing your surroundings. This focus keeps you from feeling overwhelmed and helps you see targeted progress. It's all about purposeful practice.
Shifting now to fluency strategies. Speed isn't the gold standard. Some learners think talking quickly means they're fluent, but that can lead to confusion. Instead, aim for an easy-to-follow pace. Pause naturally between ideas. This helps listeners stay with you and reduces your stress, making conversations more enjoyable. Relaxation actually supports clearer speech.
Agreed. Also, stop translating in your head if possible. Each time you translate, you create an extra mental step, slowing everything down. If a word eludes you, try to describe it instead. That approach keeps your speech flowing without stalling to find a perfect term. Listeners appreciate clarity, not overcomplication. Don't let missing words freeze you.
Let's tackle mistakes. Many learners view errors like embarrassing setbacks, but mistakes are actually signposts telling you where to improve. Embrace them. If someone corrects you, take that feedback graciously. It's far more constructive than remaining silent for fear of error. Over time, each correction sharpens your skills. Learning thrives on trial and error.
Exactly. I always remind students, no mistakes often means no progress. If you're not testing boundaries, you're not learning new structures or words. Record yourself sometimes and listen later. You'll spot hiccups you never realized were there, and you can fix them. That's how gradual, genuine improvement happens. Perfectionism often hinders progress.
Here's a quick daily challenge. Pick a simple topic, maybe yesterday's activities or a recent movie. Then speak about it in English for 1 solid minute. Don't stop. If you hesitate, use fillers like or repeat what you said. The goal is to keep talking, forcing your brain to stay in English. It's a powerful fluency booster.
Love that exercise. If possible, record your 1-minute talk and replay it. It might feel awkward, but you'll quickly notice patterns, like repeated words, awkward pauses, or mispronunciations. Jot them down, and next time, aim to correct those spots. Over days or weeks, you'll see genuine progress in your fluency. Consistency is key.
Now let's review what we've covered. Thinking in English, pacing your speech, and embracing mistakes. Each piece works together to create real fluency. Don't view these as separate skills. They're interconnected. The more you improve one area, the more the others benefit. You'll soon find English less intimidating and more accessible. Practice them together for maximum impact.
Absolutely. Also, remember that learning a language is a marathon, not a sprint. You won't become fluent overnight, but consistent daily habits add up. Celebrate small victories, like speaking for 2 minutes without freezing, or learning a new expression that feels comfortable. These tiny wins fuel motivation for the long haul. Patience and persistence truly pay off.
I love that perspective. Keep your enthusiasm alive by making English fun. Watch comedies, listen to upbeat music, or follow interesting podcasts like ours here at learnenglishpodcast.com. When you enjoy the process, your brain stays eager to learn. It's not just about textbooks or formal lessons. Engagement boosts retention.
So true. Another helpful tip is to diversify your language input. Read articles on topics you love, watch travel vlogs if you're into adventure, or check cooking channels if you're a foodie. Seeing English in different contexts broadens your vocabulary and keeps boredom at bay. The variety also reinforces essential grammar patterns. Language thrives on real-world exposure.
Great advice, Lydia. Let's pivot to the emotional side of learning. Many people get frustrated when progress isn't instant. But frustration can actually be a sign that you're pushing beyond your comfort zone. Instead of giving up, use that feeling to motivate yourself. Growth happens when you tackle new challenges. Channel frustration into determination.
Indeed. Be kind to yourself while learning. It's easy to compare your English to someone else's, but everyone's journey is unique. Focus on your own improvements, whether big or small. If you realize you used 5 new words correctly today, that's significant progress. Celebrate it, and keep building from there. Self-encouragement goes a long way.
Speaking of building, let's highlight consistency. Frequent, short practice sessions often work better than cramming once a week. 10 minutes of focused English thinking or speaking daily can outdo an hour-long weekly session. Consistency helps your brain steadily adapt to the language. This slow, steady approach eventually accelerates your overall progress. Regular exposure cements your skills.
So true. Another tip: actively look for ways to use English in daily life. Text a friend in English if they're comfortable with it, leave short English comments on social media, or even set your phone's interface to English. These small changes keep the language at the forefront of your mind. They reinforce daily practice effortlessly.
I'd also recommend pairing English with things you love. If you enjoy cooking, watch a recipe tutorial in English. If you're into gaming, follow English-speaking streamers. Merging your interests with language learning makes it feel less like homework and more like a natural part of your personal hobbies. Fun fuels motivation.
Absolutely. Another useful technique is to build on what you already know. If you learn a new phrase, practice using it with familiar words. For example, if you master, "I'm really excited," expand it by adding context. "I'm really excited to visit the museum tomorrow." This blends old knowledge with fresh language. Your fluency grows incrementally.
Speaking of growth, keep track of your improvements. Whether it's through a journal, voice recordings, or progress logs, note every milestone. When you look back after a few months, you'll see how far you've come. That sense of accomplishment drives you to keep going, even on days you feel discouraged. Reflection reveals real advancement.
And if you ever hit a plateau, try switching up your routines. Maybe experiment with a new podcast genre, practice a fresh set of vocabulary, or join an online discussion group. Changing gears keeps learning exciting and shakes your brain out of any ruts. There's always something new to explore. Stay curious and adventurous.
All right, let's do a final recap of our main points. 1. Think in English to reduce delays. 2. Pace yourself. Clarity beats speed. 3. Embrace mistakes as tools for growth. 4. Use daily challenges to hone fluency. 5. Keep it fun and relevant to your interests. 6. Consistency and reflection guide sustained progress. That's the heart of Think Smart, Speak Fluent.
Well summarized, Wason. To our listeners, practice these points daily and watch your confidence grow. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to LearnEnglishPodcast.com. We post regular tips, activities, and insights to keep you motivated. Thanks for joining us, and remember, you're closer to fluency than you think. Until next time, keep practicing and smiling.
Before we fully wrap up, let's quickly summarize vital keywords. Direct thinking, mindful listening, shadowing, daily practice, pacing, confidence, and embracing mistakes. Each element plays a key role in boosting fluency. Combine them into your routine, and you'll transform your English from tentative to natural. Remember to keep your thought process in English whenever possible.
Thanks for that recap, Wason. As we conclude, we invite everyone to engage with these practices daily. Subscribe to LearnEnglishPodcast.com and share your progress in the comments. Every effort counts toward your ultimate goal of fluency. Keep your spirits high, keep practicing, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us, and remember, you're closer to fluency than you think. Until next time, keep practicing and smiling.